Okay, the figure below not drawn to scale show a square of side 40 cm. Of course, I believe you know where's the square. This is the square of side 40 cm. So I have 40 cm here. Two semicircles and a circle. The two semicircles are here. One semicircle, two semicircles, and a circle right at the center. Use the calculator value of pi. So you need to use your calculator pi. When you use your calculator pi, you must always use your pi at the last step, right or wrong? Okay, so you must solve mainly this question in terms of pi, but put in your calculator pi as the last step. Okay? Can? So, I want to find the total area of the shaded parts correct to 2 decimal place. So, the total area of the shaded part, not too tough, is a cut and paste kind of thing. Example, what do I mean by cut and paste? This part, can you see this part? This part. Okay, I can actually move it here, right? Correct? Yes or no? Do you see? So, when I move it here, what do I get? I actually get the whole of this part shaded. The whole of this part shaded. The whole of this part shaded, am I right? And to find the area of this shaded part is actually quite simple. What you need to do is, all you need to do is find the area of the rectangle, right? Find the area of this rectangle. Can you see there's a rectangle here? Which is 40 multiplied by 20, yes or no? Then 40 multiplied by 20, I can write down the steps for you in case you're having problem. Okay, to find the rectangle is 40 multiplied by 20, you get 800, right? cm square. And from there on, right, you subtract off the semicircle, right? This is your semicircle, right? Yes or no? Okay. And the semicircle, the formula will be half multiplied by pi multiplied by r multiplied by r, which is half multiplied by pi. The radius is 20 times 20, which is 200 pi cm square, right? Yes? So to get the total area of the shaded part, very simple. You just need to use 800. Final step, 800 minus 200 pi. You are supposed to leave your answer to 2 decimal places. Can someone give me the answer to 2 decimal places? 171.68 cm square 2 dp. Okay, can? So this will be the first part. Next, the perimeter of the shaded part labeled A. Okay, you just need to find the perimeter of the shaded part labeled A. So how do we find the perimeter? So let me erase this. Please put it properly. Okay, first of all, we need to agree that this length here is equals to, maybe this is not very clear, let me use a highlighter. This length here is equals to this length. This length here is equals to this length, yes or no? So I move my red color area to my yellow color area, correct? My red color length to my yellow color length. So when I move it, okay, and I move this part to this part to this, what I have is actually one continuous this whole thing will give me the perimeter of the shaded part labeled A, right? Yes or no? Do you all agree? So in fact, the perimeter of the shaded part labeled A is actually half the circumference of the circle, yes or no? It's half the circumference of the circle. And to find the circumference of the circle, we just need to use half multiplied by pi multiplied by d, half multiplied by pi multiplied by 40 equals to 20 pi. In terms of 2 decimal place, Xin Kai, please tell me. 62.83, is it? 0.83. What's the units? cm. 2 decimal place. Anyone has any problem with this? Okay. Then the extra practice question. Anyone has any problem with the extra practice question? Okay, let's go through the extra practice question. Isn't this the SA1 question? Isn't this the SA1 question? Isn't this the question that we have done 500 times this year? Yeah, at least 5 times, right, Jingjie? Last year, practice the mock paper we also try. SA1 also try. We have done it many, many times. Okay? So let's look at this question. You must really know how to solve this. We have already done it so many times, I lost count. She bought 4 times as many books as filed for her pupils. So in terms of number, okay, we know books and files is actually 4 units, 1 unit, right? True? Yes? In terms of number, actual quantity. Next, in terms of amount paid, we know that she spent $60 more on files than on books. So files, books, we know that she actually paid $60 more. True? And the total cost add up to $300. Yes? Now, can I find how much she paid for the books and how much she paid for the files individually? I can, right? So, to find out how much she actually paid for the files, I just need to use $300 plus $60. Yes, divide by 2, which is $180, right? So, from here to here is $180. And to find the amount she paid for the books will be $180 minus $60, $120. So far, so good? Anyone is lost so far? But I know that in all, she actually paid for 4 units of books and 1 unit of file. Okay. To do a fair comparison, we cannot have an equal number of books and files, right? We need to make sure both of them is 1 unit, yes or no? So, now, what happens to the amount paid if there's only 1 unit of books and 1 unit of file? We do know that the file and the books will change because file from $180, right? Now it will still remain as $180. Because it's 1 unit only, right? Okay. But 1 unit of books will be actually $120 divided by 4 to get $30, right? Yes or no? Correct? Now I have equal yes? I divide the books to find 1 unit. Anyone who doesn't understand how can I use 1 unit on 1 unit? Anyone is unsure how can I use 1 unit of files, 1 unit of books instead of 4 units of books and 1 unit of file? Everyone clear? Isabel, sure? Okay, so when we know that 1 unit, but we do not know how many files are there in 1 unit, right? But we are just comparing equal number of books and equal number of files. We know that each book costs $10 less than a file. 1 book and 1 file, the difference is $10. How many books and how many files will result in a difference of $150, Damil? Can't hear you. Please don't help him because he's sleeping just now when I was going through halfway through the question. I already called him but I didn't wake him up. Was I lying, Damil? Damil, stand for the rest of the lesson. I'm helping you. Okay, now you know that 1 file and 1 book, the difference is $10, right? How many files and how many books will result in a difference of $150? Sky. 15. Lauren, how do you think Sky get 15? $150 divided by $10, right? So you know that 1 unit is actually 15 books or 15 files, right? Correct or wrong? Now, I want to find the cost of a file. So I know that there's actually 15 files here. Yes or no? So to find the cost of a file, I just need to use $180 divided by 15. And how much does a file cost? $12. We have done this many times. Okay. Anyone has any questions? Who are those who got this wrong? Can you raise your hand again? Really did it many times. Please, you must show me that you can learn this question. Okay? Can? Any problem? No? Okay, if there's no problem, I need to go, I'll stop here for today then.